Jacob was a young boy with an insatiable curiosity about the world. He loved exploring the woods near his home, tinkering with gadgets, and asking questions about everything he encountered. His father, David, was his constant companion on these adventures, always ready with an answer or a helping hand. David was not just a father to Jacob. He was his hero, his guide, and his best friend. David had a way of turning every ordinary day into an extraordinary adventure. They would build tree houses, go fishing in the nearby river, and spend countless hours under the stars, learning about constellations. Jacob's fondest memories were the moments they shared, just the two of them, in the peaceful embrace of nature. As Jacob grew older, he began to notice the sacrifices his father made for him. David worked long hours at a job he didn't love to provide for the family, yet he never missed a single one of Jacob's school events, sports games, or birthday parties. He always found time for Jacob, no matter how tired he was. One summer, when Jacob was 16, he decided he wanted to build a small boat. He dreamed of sailing the river, feeling the wind in his hair, and the freedom of the open water. David, though exhausted from work, embraced the project with enthusiasm. They spent weekends gathering materials, designing the boat, and meticulously crafting it together. It was hard work, but David's unwavering support and guidance made it feel like a grand adventure. On the day the boat was finally finished, they stood back to admire their creation. Jacob felt a surge of pride and gratitude. "Thanks for giving me so much love, attention, and care. You truly are the best dad," Jacob said, his voice choked with emotion. David smiled, his eyes glistening with tears, and hugged Jacob tightly. The first sail was magical. They glided down the river, the boat cutting through the water with grace. The sky was clear, and the sun warmed their faces. As they sailed, David shared stories from his own childhood, tales of courage, resilience, and the importance of family. Jacob listened intently, absorbing the wisdom in his father's words. Years passed, and Jacob went off to college, then started a family of his own. He carried with him the lessons his father had taught him: the value of hard work, the importance of being present for loved ones, and the joy of shared adventures. On every Father's Day, Jacob made it a point to visit David, no matter where life had taken him. One Father's Day, many years later, Jacob arrived at his childhood home with his own son, Ethan. Together, they walked to the shed where the boat had been stored all these years. It was a bit weathered but still sturdy. With a bit of repair, it would sail again. As they worked on restoring the boat, Jacob told Ethan stories of his childhood, of the adventures he and his father had, and of the lessons he had learned. When the boat was ready, they took it to the river. As they sailed, Jacob looked at Ethan and saw the same wonder in his eyes that he had once felt. He knew that he was passing on not just a love for adventure, but a legacy of love and care. In the golden light of the setting sun, Jacob hugged his son and whispered, "Thanks for giving me so much love, attention, and care. You truly are the best dad." David, now older but still full of life, smiled at his son and grandson, his heart overflowing with pride and joy. The moral of this story is that the love, attention, and care we give to our children are the greatest gifts we can offer. These moments of connection and shared experiences create a legacy that endures through generations. Being present and supportive not only enriches our own lives, but also shapes the character and values of those we love.